Hi, I'm Dr. Renee Kunkel, physical therapist.
And hi, I'm Dr. Bianca Madrigal, physical therapist at Balance Physical Therapy and Human Performance. So today we're going to go over another way that we assess the way that your pelvic floor functions. We have two ways of doing it. We use our biofeedback machine, and we can use external sensors to be placed around your pelvic floor so that they can tell us when your pelvic floor is contracting and when it is relaxed. This is a great way of the patient being able to see visually what is happening and get a better idea and understanding of when they're working and when they're relaxing, what positions they are able to relax in, and when they're having the hardest time actually contracting their pelvic floor.
The second way is an internal sensor. So we're going to show you what that looks like here on the computer screen. So for the purposes of demonstration, I'm going to use a gloved hand with the sensor. And when we start it going, you can see there's not much activity going on this top screen here.
And what we're looking at is this little line right down here.
And so if I squeeze my hand, you see that the blue line goes up, and if I relax, it comes down. So with this, we can see how strong or how much of a contraction you're able to perform, and then also look and see how are you able to hold it. So if I squeeze my hand for a while, it's going to stay up there, and if I relax, it's going to come down. So these are just two techniques we can look at, not only assessing your pelvic floor in addition to a finger assessment, but we can also use it to help train. So a lot of times people are unable to find their pelvic floor. We're taught not to really think about it, and so we have to relearn something that we never learned. Kind of like if you never learned how to ride a bike, eventually someone will have to teach you. And
so this is a great tool to use in order for us to get a better understanding of how you're able to contract your pelvic floor. Another thing that we love to use it for is for pregnant mamas. We are able to use some of these external sensors and take a look at when your pelvic floor is at its most relaxed state, and we can practice labor positions. So if you are either on your knees or on top of a birthing ball or squatting, you're able to get into all of these positions, and we're able to assess when your pelvic floor is going to be at its most relaxed state. And what does that mean? It means that there is less damage during birth because you're actually able to elongate without so much of that tearing occurring while you're giving birth.
And another thing we can use this system for is something called electrical stimulation. So if you've ever had physical therapy for another body part, especially if you're an athlete, it's likely that you have experienced electrical stimulation, where it's those electrodes that we put on your skin, and it helps stimulate the muscle. So same sensor as biofeedback for internal biofeedback, but it's helping stimulate your pelvic floor, which is just another way we can help you activate that pelvic floor better.
So if you'd like to come to us for a pelvic health assessment, please feel free to come visit us at Balance Physical Therapy, and we'll either do an internal assessment and see how you're functioning with our bodies, or we can also do it with this biofeedback machine.